So, welcome to Uncensored, Unscripted by Child and Youth Protection Foundation (CYPF). Today, we'll be talking about menstrual cramps and how they show up for us differently and how we cope. So, I have fantastic young ladies here with me. They will introduce themselves while they speak. So, I'd like to ask you, Gladys, when was the first time you realized your cramps were different from others?
Hello everyone, I'm Gladys, and the first time I realized my cramps was different from everyone was when I started noticing that I had headache, and I just felt I was just feeling sick, just for me to realize that, oh, it was period, because it came that day when I saw the blood. That was the same day I started feeling the headache, but I was actually thinking I was falling totally sick, but just me realizing it was period that was coming. So headache was one thing that made me differentiate my period from others.
That's interesting. Headache played out differently for you.
Hello, my name is Francis Agata, and I would say mine was different from others because I realized my friend were using painkillers and to reduce their pain. But in my own case, it was different. No matter what I take, as long as what I intake during that week is sugary or junks, it will definitely affect me no matter the painkiller I take.
Wow, so taking something sugary really contributes more to the cramps. That's interesting. All right, I also have Mrs. Osaz here with me. She would like to share her experience. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Osas. For me, I don't really experience menstrual cramps, but the only thing I experience once in a while during my period is sharp pain, very sharp pain, like very sharp pain, and that only occurs when I take sugary things. I love sugary things, but when I take severe sugary things, I come down with serious menstrual cramps. But anytime I watch my diet and what things I take, I don't usually have menstrual cramps.
Wow, that is really interesting. So over to you, Dulcie.
Okay, for me, I think the first time I realized it was different was most of my friends back in junior school, whenever it was time for their period, I would see that they could, sit down well in class, they could manage it one way, but I just couldn't manage mine. It was almost as if I was losing my mind with it. I was always in the sick bay or taking injections, and I just realized that, well, mine was different.
Wow, I feel you. So I know that obviously it plays out differently for everyone from severe pain to headache to hospital visit. I can imagine how much medication you have to consume when you're seeing your period. So I'll ask Mrs. Osas because this is for you. You have it. You have children. And then one common myth is that childbirth reduces cramps. Has that been true for you? And what's your experience like?
I think basically everything varies from person to person. Like for me, that particular myth didn't work for me. Immediately after I started having children, the cramps were just the same. Nothing changed, actually. They were just the normal pain, sometimes mild, sometimes severe. So really nothing changed. Nothing, there was no change for me. So I think it varies from person to person and from your body system. That's what I feel.
Thank you very much. It varies from person to person or from woman to woman. And I want to agree with you because we've heard of stories where people get married and some actually say, fine, their cramps reduced. And some says, it's better than it used to be when they were single. I'll ask you, Gladys, what's one thing people say about periods that you wish they would stop saying?
It will be period is dirty. I have heard that over and over again. Period is dirty. Period is dirty. Well, period is actually the same thing as the blood that flows in your body, and it's the way you manage it, it's the way you take care of yourself during your period that differentiates if it's dirty or not. So I just want people to stop saying period is dirty because it's not dirty. Just love your period as it comes.
Very interesting. Yeah, period is dirty. She totally mentioned it. Period is not dirty. We've heard that quite a number of times. Dulcie, what has helped you to manage your cramps the most?
I think the first thing that helped me manage my cramps was actually not managing it. I think loving my cramps and everything that had to do with it was the first thing. Sometimes I would ignore the pain, but not ignoring it is the first thing. Then I would take a lot of walks. I would work, I would exercise. That helped the cramps. I drank a lot of water. I still drink a lot of water. And then I noticed a little trick that when I eat good food, like heavy, not heavy food, but food, it helps the cramps. It reduces it. And lastly, I rest a lot. I don't sleep late during my period because I that helps a lot.
All right, thank you very much, Dulcie. Exercise, water really has helped you over the years to manage your cramps. Thank you. So, Agatha, we've heard that food, rest, medication, heat. What exactly works for you, and what would you think would work for others too?
Well, for me, I would say rest, because I won't say food, because towards that during those days, what I take is not food, it's junks. So I would say rest works for me more. When I lie down, I have this relief. When my back is paining me, there is a position you will just lie down and you feel this ease, like you are getting better. So I feel when you're on your period, you should try to rest. You don't need to stress. Yes, you need to work, but you don't need to stress yourself too much. Just get time to rest, and so your system will be calm and you'll be okay.
All right, thank you very much. Rest, rest, rest works for you. So, like we know, it varies per person. So, I remain your host, Kemi Oluwagbon, and this is still Unscripted, Uncensored, CYPF. All right, Gladys, what advice would you give someone experiencing severe cramps for the first time?
Okay, so I actually think Dunsin have answered that, seeing that she's one of, will I say, she's someone who experienced it, and she has said we should just love ourselves, just love the cramps. As she said, she just loved her cramps, and then she stayed exercising and resting. So that's what I would give. Dunsin have shared us her experience, so we'll take from her.
Wow, amazing. Love your cramps. That is a good one. Love your cramps. So I'm going to ask you, Jemima, at what point should someone stop managing cramps and seek medical help? When do you think it's important to seek help and just stop managing it?
Okay, so when you know that these pains are not the usual kind of pains you do have, they are becoming excess, they have increased, I think you should seek medical attention, because you don't know why these pains have increased. You don't know why, especially after childbirth. Some people say after childbirth, you don't feel much pain as you are supposed to. Some people, it reduces. But if it increases in that situation, I think you should seek medical attention.
All right, thank you
Thank you.
very much. I'll ask Mrs. Osas the same question.
Okay, also to add to what Jemima said, I also feel that the moment the pain is severe enough to disrupt your daily activities, your daily life, maybe like you can't go to school anymore, at a point you just have to stay away from school or stay away from work. At that point, I think you should seek medical help. And when you notice that the pain relief is no longer effective, I think at that point you should seek help
All right.
medically.
Okay, thank you very much. Seek help once you feel uncomfortable and the pain is just getting unbearable. It's good to seek help. So, Dulcie, how do you stop normalizing extreme pains?
That's a very important question because I think people are so used to seeing period as pain itself, the cramp. They think extreme pain is still normal. They say it's part of being a woman. They say you shouldn't take anything, you're a woman. Hold the pain. They call the strongest warriors people that can hold so much menstrual cramps without seeking help. So I think, how do we stop normalizing the extreme pain? We have to tell ourselves the truth. The pain to which our body can take and the pain to which our body does not need to take, the ones that are not necessary. And by any change in our body, basically, like now when we have headaches is a sign that something is wrong. But people normalize headache. So it's the same thing with period pain. When you get this pain and there's so much extreme pain, we should seek medical help and stop normalizing pain. Thank you.
Yeah, we should seek medical help and stop normalizing extreme pains. Like you mentioned, we all mentioned this. Once you feel, this pain is just getting out of hand, please, please, please don't keep quiet. There's no strong woman, strong girl here. It's okay to seek medical help. So I'll just take one last word from each one of you. What should people remember about menstrual cramps? I'll start with Agatha. Just one thing you think people should remember about menstrual cramps?
Okay, I would say the one thing every lady or every woman should remember about menstrual cramp is You should love your menstrual cramps. You should learn to just love it. Just know that it's natural. Don't let anyone make you feel this is dirty. Like the way Gladys said, your blood is dirty. Is not. Is unclean. It's in your body. So there's no way it's going to be dirty. So learn to love your menstrual cramps and learn to take care of yourself when needed. Learn to rest, like I said earlier. Thank you.
Okay, Gladys.
Okay, I will also go with her. Love your menstrual cramps. Take care of yourself. It is part of us, but do not take it. When Josie was mentioning extreme menstrual cramp, when she spoke about that, I can remember in secondary school where our matron, anybody that had severe menstrual cramp, she was always shouting at them and saying they were faking it. So we shouldn't say people are exaggerating it, because menstrual cramps, actually some people actually need that medical care to help them maintain their menstrual cramps. So we should not overlook some things and be like it's normal and we should be strong women. So basically love your menstrual cramps, and if you need help, speak out. If you see there's something different about your body, say it out so that someone will be able to advise you on what to take.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you very much, Jemima.
So I would say you should listen to your body. There is no trophy in suffering. There is no trophy in saying that I'm a strong girl, I can endure it, I'll just take it in, like I'll be strong. If the pain becomes unbearable, seek help. Go to the hospital, just get something to do about it. And it's your body maybe giving you a signal that there's something wrong when the pain gets excessive. So I would say that you should always listen to your body. Something changes unusual, listen to your body and do the needful. Thank you.
Thank you.
In addition to what she said, to every pain there's a relief basically. If you are not in line with the medical help, you can seek natural help. There are natural things you can do. Listen to your body and love everything about period.
This is Osas.
For me, menstrual cramps is normal. It's not something serious. It's not a death threat. So just watch what you eat and take care of yourself.
Thank you so much, everyone. And I really love the way, it was really everybody's contribution. Pay attention to your body. Every pain is unique. Always seek medical care. Always seek help. Love your cramps, and it's normal. It's not something strange. So let's normalize this conversation about menstrual cramps. Periods are normal. Pain varies, and no one should suffer in silence. So this is Unscripted, Uncensored by CYPF, and we hope to see you on during the next session. Thank you very much.
Bye.